All, welcome to the JavaScript for Pentesters course at Pentester Academy. Now in this video, we will look at event handlers in JavaScript. So what are event handlers? Well, once the page is loaded in the browser and the user is interacting with it, there are tons of events which keep going on, such as the user clicking, hovering his mouse over elements like images and whatnot. Now, we would want to ideally go ahead and react to many of these events, and this is done using event handlers. An exhaustive list of event handlers is available in this link. In this video, I will show you how to go ahead and write event handlers for some of the events. So the first way is really something you're probably used to based on the XSS videos which we've shown you and some of the challenges. So as an example, let's say you wanted to do an on-click handler so that when somebody clicks on welcome to JavaScript for Pentesters, this is executed. So the way in which you do it as part of the HTML tag is write the name of the event such as on-click and then mention the actual handler. So here it is. Let's say we do a quick alert on click handler. Now let's go back in here. This is demo 2. Page is loaded. Now if I click on welcome to JavaScript for Pentesters, the on-click handler is called and it displays this text, right? So this is the first way by which we can define an event handler. Let me remove this. The other way is first finding out the element and adding the handler. So let's say here it is, document.get element by ID, and in this case the ID, as you can see, is JS, and over here we can add the handler such as on click, or let's do an on mouse over, right? So that when we hover our mouse over this specific h1 tag, then this handler gets activated. Equals function give an event object which can come in as input, which we won't use right now, and then alert, let's say on mouse over handler, and there we go. So hopefully if we do not have any typos in there, as soon as we hover our mouse, this handler is going to get activated, as you can clearly see. So this is the second way by which we can introduce event handlers. Finally, the third way is by using add event listener. So you can actually do an add, lowercase add event listener, and the event which you are interested in is, let's say, mouse over. Note the fact that the on word is omitted in here, right? Keep that in mind, on is omitted. Then write this whole thing. Actually, this time let me make this a click, right? Just so that we know the code has changed and that the new code is the one which is working. There we go. Nothing happens in here. Click, and then the click handler runs, right? So these are the three different ways by which you can write event handlers using JavaScript. Depending on the specific case in question of the XSS or whatever we want to do, we could use either one of these three. So I would highly recommend that you look at the full list of different events which are present, which you can tap into in the list given in here, and play around with the different event handlers. Now, if you're enjoying your time here at Pentester Academy, we would really appreciate if you can recommend us to your friends and colleagues in the InfoSec community. Thank you.